morning, this is Dr. Mark Giust at Giust Chiropractic Center. Today we want to talk about Crooked Man. And what Crooked Man represents are a lot of the patients that we see in our office over the years. This represents one type of Crooked Man, but what we want to emphasize to our patients is that a lot of these problems start in our foundation. A foundation is the building blocks to make us be more stable in our environment. And if we have an unstable foundation, like the unstable foundation of a house, things get crooked, and then what happens is things don't work. Maybe the door doesn't close on the upper story of your house. So if we have an unstable foundation, the rest of the body has to compensate. And what I mean by compensate is that it has to change and it has to shift to try to keep us balanced as best that we can so we don't fall over. A lot of times I'll ask a patient, is this posture balanced? And they'll say no. And the answer is really yes, it is balanced because I'm not falling over. So the idea is that our body's trying to get our eyes at horizontal. Now, when we talk about the foundation, if our foundation is unstable, that means that there's very possibly something wrong with the arches in our feet. We have 3 different arches that make up the arches of our foot. We have the inside arch that everyone is familiar with. That's the big arch on the inside of our foot. But we also have 2 other arches. We have an arch on the outside and an arch across what we call the metatarsals of our toes. And if any of those arches collapse, it's like overstretching a rubber band. The rubber band does not spring back to its former self. Therefore, those arches need support. And if we can support the arches and create a better arch or a better balanced arch, then what we can do is try to change the foundation of Crooked Man himself. What we see so many times in our office is that when they have an unstable foundation and the rest of the body compensates, these areas of compensation, whether it's the knee or the lower back, those tissues become compromised. That means those soft tissues, whether it's the muscles, the ligaments, or the bones of our knees or our back, become overstressed because over time those tissues can start to fail because of the stress that's been put on them over the years of imbalance. And that comes out as pain in our back or our knees. It can come out as disc degenerative changes, stenosis, pains in our backs or our knees, limited ranges of motion. So the goal that we have as a chiropractor is to try to see if we can't help the foundation so that we can help you get better supported and hopefully have better balance. And when we have better balance, then we have less pain in our knees, our joints become a little more stable, and hopefully we can save the stresses that are being put on those particular joints. So overall, we want to help you with your pain as quick as possible. We want to help find and correct the underlying problem and not just necessarily treat the symptoms that you've come in for. Now, certainly we want to help you with the pain as quick as possible, and that's always the goal of any good doctor. But if we don't find the problem, then we keep repeating the process. So we certainly don't want to be Crooked Man, all right? And if we can help you with that, certainly that would be a great benefit that we can help you to have better health throughout your life. This is Dr. Giust at Giust Chiropractic Center talking about Crooked Man. Thank you.